Welcome to another classic Palmerston North summer. I've got my rain jacket on. This trip, I'm going to be heading up to the Aotearoa Gulf on a kayak Mothership trip. Going out with the bounty hunter, skipper Aaron Kovacic. We were looking at heading out to the Mokohinau Islands, but there's a bit of a southerly front coming up the country at the moment, so we may be going to the Eastern Great Barrier. It's all good though. Day fishing's better than a day's work. Going out there with 8 good buggers. More about them now. On this trip I'm joined by old hunting buddies Richard Pearce, who got me into kayak fishing, and Paul Hanna from Dunedin. I'm also going with work buddies Dan Higgs, Johnny G the Enforcer, and Taranaki fishing compadres Raf Coulon and Nick Johnson, a John Dory specialist. Got the hardest man to get on camera, Mark Stevenson, and the Swiss battler aka Aquaman, Sammy Fuchs. Arrived at the mighty Waikato River. The weather has still not improved, but we might go for a bit of a jet boat with mate Kerry. We'll see you down the stream.
Can one of you just come and click that thing closed? I just had it open because there was fuel in there.
The summer weather continues in the Waikato.
We totally chose the right boat with no cover. Yeah, look at that boat over there.
Sheltering under a bridge.
Yeah.
After some serious jet boating action and some visits to some local hot springs with Kerry and Rob at the helm, we settled back in at Kerry's pad for a serious knees up. Fair to say there was a low booze supply and sore heads the next morning. Day 2 of the trip, and we're hitting the road heading to Lee to meet up with a bounty hunter. First of all though, compulsory stop at Matamata to see the Viking kayak statue. In our enthusiasm to get up to Lee and jump on the bounty hunter, none of us had thought to rustle up some kai. This was soon sorted by skipper Aaron Kovacic, who said kingfish for tea. Top man. Just out at Great Barrier, listening to some Floyd, waiting for some snapper to bite. Today's sort of a bit of a sit up and a wait day. It's a bit windy out in the Gulf, but tomorrow it's supposed to sort of die down overnight, and we're going to probably head out to the Mokes, which will be bloody awesome. We had a crack at some kingies on the way in, and a few boys got some hookups. Mark got a keeper, and we had some sushi last night. But yeah, good times. But yeah, now Dan and I are hooked up on the muscle ropes, bloody enjoying life. Day 1, we're tucked away in Fitzroy on Great Barrier. Been a bit of a slow day today. We've been hiding from the wind. It's been a bit choppy out there in the Gulf, but despite that, a few fellas have got their PBs. Muzz hooked himself up his best John Dory, and Sammy's done alright in the water, got himself a PB for his snapper. Tomorrow we're heading out back into the Gulf. It's supposed to die down. We're going to have a crack at some kingies from the kayaks. The boys are just catching some live bait at the moment, and Johnny G and Mark, they reckon they're going to get marlin or yellowfin tuna. I'd like to see it, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Today's kingy day, getting after it. Hey Sam. Hey bro. Let's go and slay him. Just launching Nick. Everyone's got liveys on. We're over the kingies. Here we go. Yeah, thanks Sam.
Yeah! Not huge, but cheers mate, personal best! Woo!
Issued at 03:37 this morning. Situation, average load over.
Yeah, go busy, go Muzz!
Followed by another ridge day. Next load just close to.
Sweet, how was that, Paul?
Fucking brilliant, mate. Personal best kingy. Not a bad snap to boot.
Nah, not a bad spot, eh?
Awesome. Aaron from Bounty Hunter Charters is the man. Epic trip. Let's have a look, Muzz. Oh, you beauty. Oh, good effort, mate. That is awesome.
Boys are just loading up. Raph, Nick and Paul all got kingies. Rich and I are still outstanding. We're going to go out into some blue water, have another crack. Mean day, mean day. Skipper Aaron Kovacic soon had us loaded up and headed off to a new spot. On the way we dropped off our Sparrow Sam into some blue water to chase Trevallion kingies.
Just out the back there, Sammy, there's schools on the surface. Yeah. So channel 6 if you need help. I'll be listening and I'm not far away.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What kind of timing, or just kind of?
We're depending on the kingy fishing, will be an hour at least. Good luck, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.
Cheers.
A mixed bag at the next spot. Rich managed to land a kingfish on his kayak, and Sam managed to get one trevally whilst competing with 4 bronze whalers. The boys got stones.
There's the spear fisherman down under here.
Ah, cheers mate.
I think that's a school of Trevs or Kahawai. I don't like my soft bait though.
Bit of work up. We're just trying to get a bait into it, but they're not really after it. Just caught one of these shearwaters before on the soft bait jig. Had to let them go. Nice little granddaddy harpooker. She don't taste too bad, these fellas. Just don't get the sharp end. This is mint. That's my way back to the boat. After an epic afternoon and evening at the Mokohinau Islands, we heard the weather was going to kick up slightly the next day. so we formulated a plan to go stray lining for snapper at Little Barrier Island. After a solid day chasing snapper with a few kingies for fun, it was time to turn around and start thinking about heading home. A massive thanks goes out to Aaron Kovacic, owner and skipper of the Bounty Hunter. This fella is an awesome host, awesome cook and a great guide. Cheers Aaron for an awesome experience. If anyone hasn't kayak fished the Bounty Hunter, you haven't kayak fished. Get on over to his website, The Bounty Hunter, and book your trip. Well worth it.